Gonna take sentimental journey. Hey man, I had a sentimental day, man. Acquired this from the flea market from my man Sugar Bush yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I paid 40. I think I paid $43 for it. Actually, you believe that? Robert G's generally don't pay $43 for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted 50 for it. You know what I mean? I told him I only had $43 on me. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason I just gave it to him. And I took one look at it. And there are two things that I really did some quick math in my head about. I'll show you what they are. First of all, it's a Telecaster, which is kind of in New Jersey, like because of the Springsteen thing, got a premium. First thing, I looked at the back of it, and see this? Those are inline, 6-inline Grover, real. This is see. You see that? I can't really see it myself. I'll show you on the slab, man. Those are 6-line Grover tuners. The other thing says R&B, and that's sentimental because that's the initials of me and my wife. I was like, oh, my heartstring, man. Guitar is made for me. You know what I mean? It's calling my name. So I was like, I want that guitar. And I did the math. I was like, look, I paid like $23 the last time I needed a set of those 6-in-line, the mini Grover tuners. You know what I'm saying? And I remember it took forever to get them from China. I'm gonna need them again eventually. You know what I'm saying? But that's 23, and then remaining $20 on the guitar. You know what I'm saying? I could unload, put cheap tuners on there, and unload a Telecaster in New Jersey for $20. You know what I'm saying, man? No brainer. You know what I'm saying? So I felt better about myself because for some reason Sugar Bush, this guy I bought it off of, I got that tub of ukuleles off of him that one time. I got a Dan Electro amp and case guitar off him. I got like 3 guitars, that Kent guitar from him. You know what I mean? From way back. I got so many guitars off this guy, real cheap. He always like puts them aside for me. You know what I mean? For 10, 15 years, he puts them aside and he's like, hey, guitar boy, I got something for you, guitar boy. Next week, guitar boy. You know what I mean? And for some reason, he paid $50 for the guitar. You know what I mean? So I gave him $43 for it. Anyway, I didn't know anything about it. You know what I mean? I thought it was just a cheeseburger guitar. Happened to have a pair of Grovers on it. You know what I mean? I was gonna snag off there, and parts the fucker out. You know what I mean? I thought maybe I'll do this out. Just got this cool Sunburst. Springsteen had one like this. You know what I mean? With like the Sunburst. And I was like, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna make it like this. I'm gonna Fender neck. You know, I was thinking all this stuff. It's got a scoop on the back, so it's real comfortable. Because a lot of these Telecasters are all digging at your ribs. So it's got a nice scoop at the back, man. I was like, I would make it out. So I was like, let me just sort of find out R&B guitars. You know what I mean? It's all about. You know what I mean? Because I was so sentimental about that. R&B. That's me and my lady. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's my true love. You know what I'm saying? So I found out R&B is actually an up and coming company. You know what I'm saying? They company distribute Chinese made guitars with the finest quality Chinese shit on there. You know what I mean? At reasonable prices, and a lot of their guitars, once they issue it, there's an SG that they issue that now I think they issued it for like $120 or $220, something like that, and now it's trading for almost $400 on the market. This guitar, there's not many examples of it out there on the market, but the few that I saw were over $150. You know what I mean? Sold deals. You know what I'm saying? But there are not too many of them, and I don't know, man. I'm starting to think that maybe by tricking out all these guitars, you know what I'm saying, that I'm sort of like destroying the legacy of tomorrow. You know what I mean? A lot of people will be looking for this shit. But hey, man, what about the Squire, man? I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't be tricking out all these guitars. Maybe I should try to bring this back to stock while I still can. Maybe I just have nothing else to do, and I got a cool electric guitar, and we have a little project to do. Either way, the one major thing that's happened here is this pick guard used to be white. I think that they either painted it or replaced it. It looks like they did paint it because I see black paint all over this fucking thing, and it looks like they did a pretty amateur job now that I'm looking at it close up. So that we're gonna want to replace, either a white pick guard or we're gonna try to strip it off. It's one or the other. We'll take a better look at it. We'll put it on the slab. You know what I mean? We're gonna restore it. You know what I mean? Because I'm a sentimental motherfucker. It's from my true love. I don't mean to get all sentimental. See, on the slab, I'm gonna flip you around like a family does. Get more personal. That's as personal as I'm gonna get. And here it is, man. This is the case, man. Isn't that the case with the case? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's got a case, man. You know what I'm saying? It's getting harder and harder. As somebody's trying to, pick guitars at flea market, especially somebody like me who's been to the flea markets a million times, you know what I mean? A lot of these people think I'm like, buying guitars to sell them. That's not really the case anymore. I don't think I've sold a guitar in a very long time. I was buying for hobby, you know what I'm saying? We already kind of seen. Let's get rid of this case, man. It's these little case rituals, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes useful, sometimes not. Is there anything in here? Anything in all the note? I haven't even checked, man. There's nothing in there at all, man. Empty. Let's get this case out of the way, man. You know what I'm saying? That just happened to be the case. Well, there it is. This case actually happened to be a piece of shit anyway, man. You know what I mean? It's all ripped up. Oh, fuck, man. Now I feel like I got kind of hosed, man. Fucking bullshit. But I had a partial set of black diamond violin strings. Fiddle strings. I'm gonna play a fucking hoedown tomorrow, man. I don't want to get all negative, man. Anyway, so let's look here from this angle. You can kind of see that paint. You know what I'm saying? You see it's all... You know what I'm saying, man. We'll go over to the Learning Lounge in 1 second just to quickly look at this. You know what it should look like off the computer. Hey, man, the computer door, man. Let's take a good look at it. Though, other than that, man, we just gotta transfer, you know what I mean? Transfer this pick guard out into a new one, man. It's got everything else, all the other accoutrements. You know what I'm saying? See that, man? Look at those real Grovers, man. See that? Genuine Grovers, man. Flashy new Grovers, man. Roast. You know when it says roast, you know what I mean? It's made with only the finest lead. Lead and rat poison. Oh, wait, that's baby food recipe. For Taiwan, motherfucker. See the scoop? It's got a very nice, thick, poly top. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice instrument. It's a nice instrument. It's all right. It's all right, cousin. It's all right. So we're gonna have to loosen these strings up. Swap out this pick guard. Hear that buzz, man? Buzz. Don't like that, man. So let's do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Do it. I'll see you in the laboratory, man. But first, I'll take you to the Learning Lounge. I just want to show you. These guys have white pick guards. White pick guards. What is a willow wall, William? See, that's been painted. Yeah, I could try to strip it, but why bother, man? You know what I'm saying? I got all these pick guards over here. I went through them, and I'll put it right on top here, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Oh, this guy fits on there like a diaper on a dirty old baby. A diaper on a dirty old baby. That's our mission for today. I'll see you in the Learning Lounge, man. I keep telling you I'm going to see you somewhere, and I keep fucking talking. You know what I mean? Isn't that annoying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like a politician, saying shit and I'm never doing it. Oh, fuck. I'll see you in the Learning Lab. Welcome to the Learning Lab. Anyway, the first thing I want to point out, look at the date today, man. I know this is going to air for another 2 or 3 days, but October 9th, man. Happy birthday, John Lennon. Happy birthday. Your spirit wanders on, you know? 82 years wandering around the willow walls. Peace be with you, John Lennon. Hare Krishna, George. Anyway, R&B Special Tele. This is the first place that I actually saw this guitar listed on the internet when I first purchased it. I was like, what's this all about, man? So this is the site that popped up. Not too many of these on the internet, you know what I mean? Most of them are like already sold. This one is out of stock, a mom and pop shop, like I was telling you about, man. I told you several times. Look at the white pick guard. We know what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up white pick guard. You know what I'm saying? It's the way it's rolled, man. It's the way it's rolled. The way we roll. And they're always talking about those Grovers. Everybody wants to know about the Grovers. They're also Roast has been there too, man. We know what's up, man. So this is identical to our instrument. White pick guard. But $200, mom and pop shop, that's usually a little bit higher than, you know what I mean, the regular old. So what we want to do is we want to hit up Reverb, man, and see what they're trading for. This is Mike's Picks, man. There's only 2 like real listings for these on the internet that I can find. You know what I'm saying? They're all sold out, man. Look at that. Looks like that gear's gone. It sold for $110 with free shipping 6 months ago. You can see that. Again, this is our instrument, identical in every way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? I think it might actually have some Cheesebird tuners on there, though. Well, they look like Grozers. I said they are Grovers. Anyway, $110 6 months ago. Again, it's sold out. And the only other one I could find on the internet is also on Reverb. Look at that, it's a natural, man. Naturally. Maybe this is one that I saw that Cheesebird tuners. Yes, I think that now they're selling them with Cheesebird tuners. Can't zoom in. Looks like it's now a natural thing. Might have Cheesebird tuners. Might not. Don't know. Don't really care. So the other one thing I wanted to sort of point out to you guys was the actual model number. I found that is on eBay, and they're also sold out on eBay. See that? Currently sold out. So the actual model number is RBTL101. All right? And the company's Army Jewelry. It's listed on eBay. They're selling it. So, I mean, I guess that's the manufacturer. The model number, again, RBTL101. And there's the UPC number and everything, man. So, I mean, if you want to do research, sometimes eBay, big monster corporation it is, gives you a little bit more information. So there you go. It's an RBTL101. RB for R&B, right? TL for Telecaster 101. So that's what class we're in right now. We're learning. So let's head over to the laboratory. I got it out over there. Got it all cracked open, the strings off of it. We're about to do the transfer, man. Transfer out the pick guard, man. You know what I'm saying? Transfer it out, man. Peace be with you. Hare Krishna, George. Yes, and welcome back to the lab. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about for Halloween, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise it'd be, and welcome back to the laboratory. You know what I'm saying? But on Halloween we talk like we're like Dracula and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's cultural identity. So, looks like this was painted, and then as they went around the edges with a big, thick black Sharpie. Isn't that great? Isn't that a wonderful thing to do? You got black Sharpie on here and everything. Here, everywhere, man. Making each day of the year. Everywhere, man. Changing my life. Oh, that sucks. A big cow donger. Anyway, man, let's take a look at these electronicals, man. Let's see if the pickup is at least like not like a ceramic pickup. This is an unknown showing. I couldn't even take these fucking strings off because he's got it like tied on some kind of weird knot around here, so you can't get it off. You know, I mean, whoever owned this guitar previous to me was not very courteous to a future owner. Routed for a humbucker. That's nice. That's a nice thing to see. Tele body. Yeah, so it's a piece of shit ceramic fucking pickup, man. There's no fucking bells and whistles on this, man. And there's no bells and whistles either, man. We have both bases covered. So what we got to do now, our work is, you know what I mean, to get rid of this. Get rid of this. Fucking get rid of this, right? So let's unscrew this pickup. Let's set it free. Let it hang out in that little jacuzzi, man. What an ass bag, man. What an ass bag. Who would do that? You know what I'm saying? Who would do that? You know what I'm saying? A black pick guard, like at the time on eBay, was probably like $2.99 free shipping, man. Who would do that, man? Jeez. Anyway, I'll see you when we get this pick guard out of the way, man. Pick guard out of the way, and then we'll take it from there. Yeah, so we got the pick guard out of the way. See, there's like paint on the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically like fucking useless, man. Not that bad of a paint job though on it, man. I might, be able to repurpose this. I'll repurpose it for this guitar. Might even look better, man. When I like put the white one on there, I'll never play this thing again. Anyway, that's another thing I noticed about this, man. See, it's got that roast The roast sticker on the bottom there. That's like fucking like old Doyle rules on the guitar, man. Hey, man. Roast rules, man. Your part ain't roast. You ain't the toast. So let's try to get this thing off. First with alcohol. The alcohol doesn't work. You know what I mean? Then we might do a little quick runs of like weak nail polish remover. Then quick runs of like strong. We go up. You know what I mean? Naphtha. I'll let you know where, you know, what level starting off with this guy we had started and stop at. Peace be with you. Roast. Roast rules. And so does O'Doyle. What? Little elbow grease, man. With the alcohol, I could get this off. You know what I mean? We got it off the chrome. And we quickly escalated on the body to nail polish remover. Didn't even go to naphtha, man. So it didn't really do much good, this one. So we went to full strength. You know what I mean? 100%. 100%, man. 100%. That took it off. You know, with a little bit of rubbing. Oh, stop it. Okay. So that's what we pretty much did, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard knock life. We took these guys off. Look, I thought I broke it at first. You know, I was like, oh man. No. That's the way they roll. You know, it goes right back on. Like nothing happened, man. I was like, man, it's like this piece of rubber. It's a piece of hard rubber. And these things sort of like float on there, man. It's not broken, man. I thought I broke it, man. Anyway, I did not break it. I haven't seen that before. That's a new one. Stump the Guitkit. Stump the Guitkit. I got Polish and compound, man. This is about 33% kielbasa grease and 7% ilbasi grease. That's like an ill Polak after he's eaten the grease, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about Alaskan Polak. I'm talking about the Polish people. I'm proud Polak myself, man. I am, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace be with all of us Polaks, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember what I'm talking about. Let's get this guy all polished up, man. There's some streaks and strocks. Tricks and stones break my bones, man. We want it all sheeny shiny. Right? Sheeny shiny solitude. See, we're all polished out, man. I wish I knew a Polish anthem. You know what I'm saying? Or even a Polish anthem. We're kind of lacking here, people, in culture. Peace be with you, man. Alright, so now it's all polished out, man. All polished up, man. So we're going to want to give this a little bit of moms. A little bit of cleaner wax. Waxes and cleans as it goes. So really what we need here. Waxing and cleaning, right? I was looking at this. This has got the matte thing going on. That's alright, man. It's got a little bit of water damage. If you're looking here, there's some like graining going on here. There's some corrosive elements that would make me suspect that this has been highly subjected to water, which was not a cool thing for a guitar neck. You know what I'm saying, man? Man, that's... So let's give a little bit of... You know what I'm saying? I don't think we have to do a fret job when these 4 strings are on it. All the notes ring strong and true, so... You know what I mean? If we have any problems in the intonation phase, we'll talk about it then. Let's do it just the body. Front, back, side to side. See you in a second, Sonny. That's the sheeniest that shiny can be. You know what I mean, Vern? Serious about that shit, man. You know what I mean? I'm sincere about it. I'm not lying, y'all. So, now's the time to put the pick guard back on. You know, all electronics work. We don't have to even open up that control panel. I'm not interested in opening it up. Don't even care. What kind of electronics? Sorry, folks. Now, in the beginning of the video, I showed you this little pick guard here, then my little pile of pick guards, and I was just like full of words. And I was so eloquent. I was like, oh, it fits on there. And then I put it on there, and I realized that the holes don't line up. And I was like, that's bullshit, man. Plus, when I put it on there, this thing like goes way too low. You know what I'm saying? I was not a happy camper with it, you know what I mean? And I had to drill holes. Now, my younger Guitkit self, man, I've been drilling those holes quicker than you can say. You know what I mean? You don't drill them holes up. What? Oh, be careful drilling those holes. You know what I'm saying? I was a hole driller, especially in cheap guitars like this. And then my man Bass Mark hammered something home. Me, don't ever drill holes unnecessary in your instrument. He was serious about it, man. Bass Mark hammered it home. He's right, though. Yeah, he's right. I kept repeating in my head, reverberating. This was no good, man. This was no good. So recognize this, man? Of course you don't recognize it, because that's the original pickguard, man. What? What happened to your Guitkit? You didn't show us? Well, I set it out on a big piece of cardboard. You know what I mean? I use, like, you know what I mean? A little less than that much. One of these little cheap Dollar Tree acetones, you know what I'm saying? Which I took the half of steel wool. This is like a whole steel wool all ripped in half. You know what I'm saying? That's the real tender steel wool too. Just doused it in that acetone on a piece of cardboard, and I just came right off. You know what I'm saying? Not too much stuff left on my hands. I think there's one little finger on there. See that? Little tiny bit of black paint left in there, man. I was not from no goth. You know what I mean? I was not in no goth parade, man. I don't believe in the goth style, man. It's a bunch of nonsense, man. Anyway, I'm not anti-goth, man. I'm not Visigoth. Let's start talking about something relevant, man. So it looks like a new pickguard, right? One thing that kind of got jacked up is the side line here. Like some of that color blended into that. You know what I mean? Where all the layers were all glued together. And some of the, you know what I mean, on here, especially here, the paint just will not come off. I don't know, man. Maybe it could, and I just didn't try hard enough. But no one will ever see that. Not one human being will ever see it. Look at it. And plus, it's got sort of like a more of a kind of a gray haze to it, which will age like differently. Like just a white one. So it's kind of, you know what I mean? No one's gonna know, and it's like kind of unique in its own unique way. So let's put these screws back in here. I got everything all lined up correctly. You know what I'm saying? All the little everything on the right ways. Right, you know what I mean? All the right ways and means back into the original pickguard, man. You know what I'm saying? Straighten up some strings. We'll get them out of the string pile if we have to. Get all the intonation done. And I'm going to see you at a place that we like to call the glamour shots. So we like to take it peaceful. Especially upside down specials. There it is. The RBTL101, man. RB is for R&B. TL, Telecaster 101 for Rip-Off 101. The total idea hacked right out of Fender's playbook, man. But it's a beautiful instrument. It has nice appointments. Plays well. Only sort of weirdo thing I've left from the original owner is this strange G-string repair. Do you like from my repaired G-string? Do you want to fondle it? Pickle on it? See how it sounds? Between your teeth like Hendrix? You like that kind of stuff, you know. So dark back here, I can't even get you a good glimpse. I'm going to flip it around this way just because it deserves a nice... Oh! I wanted you to see a nice gander of the back, and I ended up messing up that little string repair. Hope it doesn't pop. It's already put away my strings, man. Let's hear it, man. Woohoo! Focus, phone. We're almost to the finishing point. You don't have too much more to go, man. Let's hear it, man. You know what I'm saying? A peaceful day gets more peaceful. Right? Not much to say. There's no way to say it for. Other than peace be with you. And there it is, people. The RB as an R&B. TL, Telecaster Rip-Off 101. As in 101 is where we start, man. Peace be with you, number 101. You don't get more basic than 101, people. This ain't no 501 blues. This is 101 blues, man. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, sometimes a substitute is just as good as the real thing, you know, right? And sometimes a confused sort of wire It's kind of like a substitute for the real thing. Let me break down what I was saying to you, man. I used to have this little transistor radio. It used to be a clock radio back in the day in my room when I was a little kid. I was saying like 3 or 4 years old. I think like 10 years before that, it was my mom's, clock radio in the 60s. But now it's just a radio, AM radio. The clock did not work, never worked. I think it's my mom's garage still. I'd like to see it. I'd like to hear it. Anyway, I used to have this clock radio tuned day and night to 66 WNBC. 66 WNBC, day and night, man. Even when I slept, I wanted it on low in the corner of my room. So I could hear the jock saying, 66 WNBC in my sleep. And like any top 10 radio station, top 40, whatever they call it, they played like top 10 hits of the past, 10 years, like that's right. So they were playing stuff from like, the middle 60s to like, the late 70s, of course. That was the time I was listening to it, And I would listen to it, and I would listen to it, and I would listen to it. And there was one song I used to love. It was called War by Edwin Starr. I love that song. I don't know why. I just, when it came on, I was like, don't, what is it good? Oh, absolutely nothing. And my mom's like, oh, you like that song? I have the 45 of that. 45. She put it on the record player out in the living room. I listened to it with my headphones. I'm going to play it again. Okay, let's play it again. You have any more of this Edwin Starr records? Because I listened to the B-side of it like that. She's like, no, that's it. I'm sorry, honey. I was like, all right. That's cool, man. Then I kept hearing this song, and I swore it was Edwin Starr to my little 3-year-old ears. It's gotta be Edwin Starr. Gotta be Edwin Starr. I never knew it was Edwin Starr or not, you know what I mean? And then about 15 years ago, when YouTube became tubular or whatever it was, when the internet became inter, I was like, let me look at that song, man. Who was that band that played that song, man? I used to love that song on 66 WNBC. It sounded just like Edwin Starr. And I figured the picture of people playing would look like Edwin Starr, you know what I mean? With, playing a keyboard, maybe at least Sly and the Family Stone, at least Sam and Dave, who look like some of them, you know what I'm saying? I seen a picture of the band, and it looked like Metallica in 1983. I was like, whoa, Fricklejack? Who's this? Eyes of March, man. Don't ever judge a book by its cover, man. I'm your friend, a stranger in the black sedan. Won't you step inside my car? I got pictures, candy, I'm a lovable man. I'm gonna take you to the nearest door. I'm your vehicle, baby. I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. I'm your vehicle, baby. By now I'll show you know that I love you. I need you. Doctor, doctor. Great God in heaven, no, I love you. Oh, I forgot that last note, but it's supposed to be. Thank God in heaven, you know I love you. No, I do. And the horns on that. And he goes on and on and on. There's all a bunch of metallic looking guys, man. Sorry, man. I kind of forgot a little bit at the end there. But I told a cool story, so I'm not going to redo it. You know what I'm saying? For those people who are looking for perfection, this wasn't the week. But it was electric. It was October. I'm peaceful. I'm with you. I'm hoping for next week. Anybody who was live from Wides and Moors, watch your hand. If they are alive, man. If not, rest in peace. See you next time if there's next time. I hope there is. There probably will be. Because I'm talking about it,